Hidden deep within the rugged mountains of Spain lies a place where time seems to move differently. A quiet town where ancient stone walls still guard secret stories that history almost forgot. Once this city echoed with the sounds of merchants, travelers, and noble rulers. Today its narrow streets sit almost silent, preserved like a living museum of Spain's medieval past. How could a place that once stood at the center of trade and power slowly fade from the world's attention? To understand this mystery, we must travel back centuries into its remarkable story. Nestled among dramatic hills and rocky landscapes, this historic Spanish town stands far from the noise of modern cities, hidden among landscapes that have barely changed for hundreds of years. Walking through its streets today feels like stepping directly into another century. Stone walls, ancient houses, and quiet alleys remain almost exactly as they were hundreds of years ago. But this peaceful silence hides a powerful past. Long ago, this town was a thriving center of commerce, culture, and strategic importance within the growing kingdoms of Spain.
Fine silks from the east, colors to brighten any home.
Exotic spices, cinnamon, pottery, straight from afar.
Merchants have found the market star.
For this silk, 20 gold.
15, and these spices. Done.
Silk, spices, precious metals, and rare goods flowed through its markets.
Its location among the mountains made it a strategic stronghold, guarded by powerful walls that protected both its people and its growing wealth. High above the town stood a mighty castle, watching over the valley below and serving as a symbol of authority and protection. During its golden age, the town was filled with laughter, music, and the busy footsteps of thousands of people building lives within its walls.
Towering churches and cathedrals rose proudly above the rooftops, reflecting both the spiritual life and architectural brilliance of the era.
For generations, this place thrived, becoming one of the region's most respected and prosperous settlements. But history is never still. Across Europe, trade routes shifted and new economic centers began to rise.
Slowly, merchants began choosing different paths, and the once busy markets of this town began to grow quieter.
Shops closed, caravans stopped arriving, and the town's economy slowly weakened. One by one, families left in search of better opportunities in larger and growing cities. The once lively streets slowly fell silent, and the echoes of the past became louder than the voices of the present. By the time the modern world arrived, the town had almost disappeared from the map of importance. Because development never arrived in full force, the town remained frozen in time. Yet this very decline created something extraordinary. Today, every step through these streets feels like walking through a living page of history. Massive medieval walls still guard the town, standing strong after centuries of storms, wars, and changing empires. Narrow alleys twist through the town like a maze, each corner revealing another glimpse of the past. Many houses still stand exactly as they did centuries ago, built with patience, stone, and remarkable craftsmanship. Ancient bridges connect different parts of the town, quietly carrying generations across time. Historic churches remain at the heart of the community, their bells once guiding daily life.
These stones have seen so many generations.
Aye, and we'll keep them strong.
The gathering feels smaller, but the heart is the same. That's the tradition.
Although the population is small, the spirit of the town still lives within its people.
Good morning, Mrs. Ellis.
And to you, dear.
Visitors who arrive here often feel as if they have stepped into a forgotten chapter of Spanish history.
As the sun sets behind the mountains, the ancient town glows with quiet beauty.
Places like this remind us that history does not always disappear. Sometimes it simply waits to be rediscovered. At night, the streets grow calm again, illuminated only by soft lights and the shadows of history.
In a world rushing toward the future, towns like this quietly protect the memory of where we came from. Forgotten by many, yet unforgettable to those who find it, this Spanish town remains a timeless guardian of history.